The ultimate guide to 2025 tax refunds. What you need to know to get your money faster. Tax season is here, and for millions of Americans, that means one thing: refunds are on the way. But let's be honest, navigating the IRS maze can feel like trying to solve a puzzle blindfolded. Delays, confusing transcript codes, and unexpected notices can turn what should be a straightforward process into a headache. What if I told you that understanding a few key details could make all the difference between waiting weeks for your refund and getting it in record time? Whether you're counting on that refund to pay off bills, cover unexpected expenses, or just give yourself some breathing room, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know about the 2025 tax season. From the latest IRS statistics to refund schedules, potential delays, and how to decode those mysterious transcript codes, we've got you covered. Let's dive in. The latest IRS statistics. Fewer returns, bigger refunds. Let's start with the numbers. As of now, the IRS has received 23.6 million tax returns for the 2025 filing season. That's a 7.7% drop compared to the 25.5 million returns received at the same time last year. Similarly, the number of processed returns is slightly lower, with 23.5 million returns processed so far, a 7.6% decrease from 2024. But here's the good news. If you're one of the lucky ones getting a refund, you're likely to see a bigger payout this year. The average refund amount has jumped by 18.6%, rising from 741 IN 2024 TO 1,741 in 2024, ADK 2,065 in 2025. The ultimate guide to 2025 tax refunds. What you need to know to get your money faster. Tax season is here, and for millions of Americans, that means one thing: refunds are on the way. But let's be honest, navigating the IRS maze can feel like trying to solve a puzzle blindfolded. Delays, confusing transcript codes, and unexpected notices can turn what should be a straightforward process into a headache. What if I told you that understanding a few key details could make all the difference between waiting weeks for your refund and getting it in record time? Whether you're counting on that refund to pay off bills, cover unexpected expenses, or just give yourself some breathing room, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know about the 2025 tax season. From the latest IRS statistics to refund schedules, potential delays, and how the ultimate guide to 2025 tax refunds. What you need to know to get your money faster. Tax season is here, and for millions of Americans, that means one thing: refunds are on the way. But let's be honest, navigating the IRS maze can feel like trying to solve a puzzle blindfolded. Delays, confusing transcript codes, and unexpected notices can turn what should be a straightforward process into a headache. What if I told you that understanding a few key details could make all the difference between waiting weeks for your refund and getting it in record time? Whether you're counting on that refund to pay off bills, cover unexpected expenses, or just give yourself some breathing room, this guide will walk you through everything you need to know about the 2025 tax season. From the latest IRS statistics to refund schedules, potential delays, and how to decode those mysterious script codes. We've got you covered. Let's dive in. The latest IRS statistics. Fewer returns, bigger refunds. Let's start with the numbers. As of now, the IRS has received 23.6 million tax returns for the 2025 filing season. That's a 7.7% drop compared to the 25.5 million returns received at the same time last year. Similarly, the number of processed returns is slightly lower, with 23.5 million returns processed so far, a 7.6% decrease from 2024. But here's the good news. If you're one of the lucky ones getting a refund, you're likely to see a bigger payout this year. The average refund amount has jumped by 18.6%, rising from 741 IN 2024 TO 1,741 in 2024, ADCA 2,065 in 2025. That's a significant increase. What's more, the total number of refunds issued has also gone up. So far, the IRS has sent out 8.05 million refunds compared to 7.48 million at this time last year. While fewer people are filing returns overall, those who do are walking away with more money in their pockets. But before you start planning how to spend that refund, let's talk about when you can expect to see it. When will you get your refund? The 2025 refund schedule explained. The burning question on everyone's mind is, when will my refund arrive? The IRS says that most refunds are processed within 21 days for electronically filed returns. However, if you filed a paper return, you'll need to brace yourself for a longer wait, potentially 4 weeks or more, before processing even begins. To give you a clearer picture, here's a breakdown of the estimated refund schedule for 2025. If you file electronically and choose direct deposit, you can expect your refund within 21 days of the IRS accepting your return. If you file a paper return, processing can take 4 weeks or longer, and your refund may not arrive until 6 to 8 weeks after filing. If you claim the Earned Income Tax Credit, EITC, or Additional Child Tax Credit, ACTC, the IRS holds these refunds for extra verification. Even if you file early, your refund won't be issued before mid-February. Most EITC and ACTC refunds are expected to be sent by the 3rd of March, provided there are no issues with your return. One thing to keep in mind is that some refunds arrive earlier than expected. This happens when banks release funds as soon as they receive notification from the IRS, rather than waiting for the official deposit date. So, if your refund status says sent but how to check your refund status? The Where's My Refund tool. Wondering where your refund is? The IRS has a handy tool called Where's My Refund that lets you track your refund status in real time. Here's how it works. If you filed electronically, you can check your refund status 48 hours after submission. If you filed by mail, it might take 4 weeks before any updates appear. The tool provides a personalized refund date once the IRS processes and approves your return. It's a simple, stress-free way to stay informed about your refund without having to call the IRS. But what if your refund is taking longer than expected? Let's talk about potential delays and what they mean. Potential refund delays. What you need to know: refund delays can be frustrating, but they're not uncommon. If your refund is taking longer than expected, it could be due to a variety of reasons. One of the most common causes is the appearance of certain transcript codes on your tax return. Here's a breakdown of the most important codes to watch out for. Code 570. This means the IRS has placed a hold on your refund for review. It could be a routine check, or they might need to verify your wages or credits before releasing your refund. Code 971. This indicates that the IRS has sent you a notice, which might require additional information from you. If you see this code, don't panic. It's often a simple request for clarification. Code 846. This is the code you want to see. It means your refund has been approved and is on its way. If you see codes 570 or 971, it's a good idea to have your documents ready, such as your W-2 or 1099 forms. The IRS might request these to verify your income or credits. In some cases, they may also send you a CP05 notice, which means they're reviewing your return for accuracy. This process can take up to 60 days, so patience is key. What if your refund is adjusted or reduced? Sometimes the IRS adjusts your refund amount, which can be disappointing. If you see tax topic 151, it means your refund has been reduced due to errors or discrepancies. The IRS will send you a notice explaining the adjustment, and you'll have the option to appeal if necessary. Common reasons for adjustments include unpaid federal debts, such as past due child support or unpaid student loans, errors on your return, such as incorrect income or credit calculations. If you receive a 12C letter, the IRS is asking for additional documents before processing your return. Responding within 20 days is critical to avoid further delays. And if you see Code 841, it means your refund was cancelled, and you'll need to initiate a payment trace with the IRS to get it reissued. How to avoid delays. Pro tips for a smooth refund process. Nobody wants to deal with refund delays, so here are some tips to help you avoid them. File electronically. E-filing is faster and more accurate than paper filing, reducing the chances of errors. Choose direct deposit. This is the quickest way to receive your refund. Double-check your return. Make sure all your information is accurate, including your Social Security number, income, and credits. Verify your identity. If the IRS flags your return for identity verification, respond promptly to avoid delays. Check your Social Security earnings. Record. If your reported wages don't match IRS records, your return could get flagged. Setting up an online Social Security account allows you to check your earnings before filing. Final thoughts. Stay informed and proactive. Tax season doesn't have to be stressful. By understanding the refund process, staying on top of your refund status, and knowing how to handle potential delays, you can make the most of your 2025 tax refund. Remember, the sooner you file, the sooner you'll get your money. And if something doesn't seem right, don't hesitate to contact the IRS or consult a tax professional. Thanks for reading, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on taxes, personal finance, and everything in between. See you next time. Hey everyone, if you're a Social Security recipient, we've got some exciting news that could make a big difference for you in 2025. A special $2,000 Social Security payment is on the way, and it's designed to help seniors like you manage rising expenses. But who qualifies for this payment? When will you receive it? And what should you do if you don't get it on time? Stick around as we break it all down for you in simple terms The Social Security Administration, SSA, is planning to distribute a one-time $2,000 payment to eligible retirees in February 2025. This payment is part of an initiative to provide financial relief to seniors, including those receiving benefits under VA, SSDI, and SSI programs. With many retirees struggling due to rising costs of living, this payment aims to help cover essential expenses like medical bills, groceries, housing, and daily living costs. However, it's important to note that while this payment is expected, it's not yet officially confirmed. For the latest updates, you can always check the SSA's official website at www.ssa.gov. Who is eligible for this 2,000 payment? To qualify, you must meet specific criteria. First, you must already be receiving Social Security benefits, including SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. Second, your income must fall below certain limits. Individuals earning up to $75,000 per year and couples earning up to $150,000 annually qualify for the full amount. Additionally, if you have eligible dependents, you may receive an extra $500 per dependent. Finally, your birth date determines when you'll receive the payment. If you were born between the 1st and 20th of any month, you'll get your payment on a specific date in February 2025. When will you receive the payment? The SSA follows a strict schedule based on your birth date. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, your payment will be sent on February 12th, 2025. For those born between the 11th and the 20th, the payment will arrive on February 19th, 2025. If your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, expect your payment on February 26th, 2025. For SSI recipients who started receiving benefits before 1997, payments will be sent earlier on February 2nd, 2025, while SSDI recipients before 1997 will receive theirs on February 28th, 2025. What if you don't receive the payment on time? Don't panic. Payments can sometimes be delayed due to processing or bank holidays. Here's what you should do. First, wait a few days to see if the payment arrives. Next, check your bank account to ensure your details are correct and up to date. If you still haven't received your payment, visit the SSA website at www.ssa.gov for updates or contact the SSA directly for assistance. How will this payment help seniors? For many retirees, this $2,000 payment will be a lifeline, helping to cover essential expenses like medical bills, groceries, housing costs, and daily living needs. It's a much-needed boost for seniors who have been struggling financially, especially after the economic challenges of recent years. Frequently asked questions, FAQs. Is the $2,000 payment guaranteed? As of now, the payment is expected but not officially confirmed. Always check the SSA website for the latest updates. Can I get this payment if I'm not currently receiving Social Security benefits? No. This payment is only for those already receiving SSA, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits. What if my birthday is on the 21st? If your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st, your payment will be sent on February 26th, 2025. Will this payment affect my regular Social Security benefits? No. This is a separate one-time payment and will not impact your future benefits. Final thoughts. The $2,000 Social Security payment in February 2025 is great news for many seniors facing financial challenges. If you meet the eligibility criteria, mark your payment date on your calendar and ensure your banking details are up to date. And if you don't receive your payment on time, don't worry. Just follow the steps we've outlined to resolve any issues. For more updates, visit www.ssa.gov or call the Social Security Administration directly. That's all for today. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to share it with others who might benefit. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Ladies and gentlemen, stop everything you're doing right now. This is the breakthrough millions of Americans have been desperately waiting for. My phone has been blowing up all morning with messages about this, and I can finally share the full story with you. If you're one of the 70 million Americans receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, what I'm about to tell you could literally change your life. We're talking about a massive $3,900 stimulus check that could be hitting your account as early as April 2025. But that's just the beginning of this incredible development. Before I reveal these life-changing details that are literally being updated by the minute, smash that subscribe button and demolish that notification bell. You absolutely cannot afford to miss any updates about these payments, especially with how quickly things are moving. Type "ready" in the comments right now if you want to learn about what could be the biggest financial boost for seniors and disabled Americans in the last decade. Now let me share something that left me absolutely speechless this morning. Just hours ago, high-level sources within Washington revealed that lawmakers aren't just considering a standard stimulus package. They're pushing for what they're calling the American Seniors Protection Act of 2025. This isn't your typical stimulus bill, folks. We're looking at a comprehensive $900 billion package with nearly $300 billion specifically earmarked for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. My jaw dropped when I saw these numbers, and I know yours will too. But here's where it gets even more exciting. Remember those previous stimulus checks that left many of you feeling overlooked? This time, they've completely revamped the system. Let me break down these unprecedented payment waves that could be coming your way. First, you could see a whopping $1,400 hitting your account in April 2025. But hold on to your seats, because that's just the beginning. A second wave of $1,200 could arrive in June, followed by an incredible final payment of $1,300 in August, bringing the total to $3,900. This money is designed to help you tackle those rising grocery bills, mounting medical expenses, and skyrocketing utility costs. I've spent the last 72 hours diving deep into this legislation, talking to inside sources and uncovering details that nobody else is reporting. Here's something that will blow your mind. They've included what they're calling living standard protection clauses. If you're receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, you're not just looking at the base $3,900, a newly proposed Senior Protection Supplement could add an extra $200 to $400, depending on your current benefit level. But wait, it gets even better. For SSI recipients, they've finally acknowledged the unique challenges you face by including an SSI enhancement provision that could boost your total potential payment to $4,750,000 married couples filing jointly. That threshold jumps to $150,000. But here's the game-changing detail my source has just confirmed this morning. They've included a Senior Income Protection Clause. If Social Security benefits make up 50% or more of your income, these thresholds don't apply to you. You read that right. You could qualify for the full amount regardless of your other income sources, which is a tremendous relief for many. Now, here's something that's going to make a lot of you very happy. Remember those concerns about Medicare premium increases? This package includes a groundbreaking Medicare premium protection provision. Not only will these stimulus payments not affect your Medicare costs, but there's also a proposed 2-year freeze on Part B premium increases. Some experts are estimating this could save beneficiaries up to $800 annually, which is a substantial financial relief. Let's talk timing, because this is crucial. My sources indicate the initial vote could happen as soon as March 5th, 2025. But here's what most people don't know. There's a rapid deployment clause in the legislation. If approved, the Treasury Department would be required to begin processing payments within 10 business days, meaning the first wave of direct deposits could hit accounts by April 15th, with paper checks following shortly after. The June payment would begin processing by June 1st, and the August payment by August 1st. And there's even more, much more. They're rolling out a brand new payment tracking system. Unlike previous stimulus programs, where you were left in the dark about your payment status, this new system would allow you to track your payment in real time through the Social Security Administration's website. They're even launching a dedicated mobile app for payment tracking, ensuring transparency and ease of access for everyone involved. Additionally, this package includes a complete overhaul of the cost of living calculation method starting in 2026. They're proposing a new senior-specific price index that would better reflect the actual costs seniors face. Early estimates suggest this could result in cost adjustments that are 1.3% to 2.1% higher than under the current system, potentially providing even more financial security for those in need. Let me share an incredible development that just came in this morning. The package includes what they're calling the Senior Healthcare Enhancement Program. This would expand Medicare coverage to include comprehensive dental care, covering everything from dentures to implants, full vision coverage, including premium lenses, and even hearing aids, benefits many of you have been fighting for decades to receive. But wait, it gets even better. Several states are jumping on board with their own supplemental programs. California is leading the charge with an additional $600 payment for seniors. New York just announced they're considering a $500 supplement. Florida's legislature is debating a $450 bonus payment, and Texas is looking at a possible $700 energy cost supplement for seniors, all designed to ease the financial burdens many face every day. Let's talk about the potential impact of these payments. Based on current inflation rates and cost of living increases, these stimulus payments could help cover approximately 6 to 8 months of increased expenses for the average Social Security recipient. And here's what's really exciting. The package includes economic trigger provisions that, if inflation continues to disproportionately affect seniors, could authorize additional payments automatically in 2026, ensuring that financial relief is ongoing rather than a one-time occurrence. Now, here's what you need to do right now to ensure you don't miss out on a single penny. First, verify your information on the Social Security Administration's website. If you moved in the last 2 years or changed banks, update your information immediately. Second, create an account on the new stimulus tracking portal that's being developed. And third, sign up for SSA's alert system to get instant notifications about your payments, so you remain informed every step of the way. I've already heard some incredible stories from early test cases of this program. For example, John and Mary from Florida, both receiving Social Security, were struggling to keep up with their increasing property insurance costs. The proposed stimulus would not only cover their insurance increase, but also allow them to finally repair their leaking roof, which has been a source of ongoing stress. Similarly, Sarah, an SSDI recipient from Michigan, would be able to finally replace her 15-year-old wheelchair and make her bathroom fully accessible, dramatically improving her quality of life. Now let me address the top questions flooding my inbox. First, no, these payments won't be taxed. Second, they won't affect your other benefits like SNAP or housing assistance. And yes, if you have a representative payee, they'll receive your payment just like they receive your regular benefits. But here's what really has me excited about this package. It's not just a one-time deal. The legislation includes provisions for what they're calling senior economic security reviews every 6 months. If certain economic triggers are met, additional payments could be authorized automatically, which could revolutionize the way we protect our seniors and disabled Americans from economic hardship. This is absolutely critical, folks. So, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on all notifications. I'm going live tomorrow with a special emergency broadcast where I'll be revealing even more details about these payments and answering your specific questions. Share this video with every Social Security SSI and SSDI recipient you know. This information is too important to keep to yourself. Drop your questions in the comments below right now. Are you eligible? How would these payments change your life? What would you do with your stimulus money? Let's start a conversation and support each other through this exciting development, because the future is looking brighter, and together we can ensure that every American receives the help they deserve.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम, क्या हाल है आप सबके। देखो, उम्मीद है आप लोगों के सॉफ्टवेयर के इश्यूज, कुछ लोगों के मसले हल हो गए होंगे, लेकिन जिनके नहीं हुए उनके लिए मैं एक चीज़ समझा रहा हूँ। अब आप देखोगे मेरे पास 2.10 भी है, 2.11 भी है, 2.15 भी है, तो इट्स अप टू यू। अब आपने 2.10 करना है, वैसे सर ने जो सर से चलने का है कि 2.10, तो मेरे पास 2.10 भी चलता है, 2.11 भी चलता है, 2.15 भी चलता है, डिपेंड करता है आपके लैपटॉप पर। तो बेहतर ये कि आप जो अभी सर ने आपको 2.10 कहा है, तो 2.10 मैंने आपके सामने इंस्टॉल पर लगा दिया है अप स्केल, और ये अप स्केल आराम से आपके पास ईज़िली इंस्टॉल हो जाएगा। अगर ये अप स्केल ईज़िली इंस्टॉल नहीं होता तो दैन फिर हम आपके जो टोपास का गीगा पिक्सल है उसको ट्राई करते हैं, और उस पर फिर हम आपसे बात करते हैं कि यार उसको क्रैक कैसे करना है, और उसकी सारी चीज़ें आपको, मतलब उसकी फाइल्स को किस तरीके से रिप्लेस करना है। देखें यह अब स्केल हो गया, ठीक है। ये सेटअप आपको मिल जाएंगे, जो सर ने लिंक्स दिए हैं उन्हीं लिंक से आप जाकर ये डाउनलोड कर लेंगे, तो ये आराम से आपको अप स्केल हो जाएगा। अब देखें ये अप स्केल हो गया है, इसकी सेटिंग में आपको कुछ नहीं छेड़ना। जब आपकी सेटिंग में बस सिर्फ एक चीज़ को गौर करना है कि सेव इमेज हैज़ PNG या JPG। अगर PNG है तो PNG पे रखेंगे, आपकी इमेज का जो फॉर्मेट है वो PNG है तो वो PNG पे रखेंगे, और अगर आपका जो इमेज का जो फॉर्मेट है अगर JPG है तो वो JPG में रखेंगे। अब अगर मैं एग्जांपल के तौर पे मैंने JPG रख लिया है और मैंने इसको सेलेक्ट इमेज कर लिया है। अब सेलेक्ट इमेज मैंने कर लिया है, एग्जांपल के तौर पे मैंने एक इमेज ये उठा ली है। यहाँ पे मुझे दो इसके मॉडल्स हैं, एक रियल ESGR और एक फास्ट रियल ESGR। अब मैं रियल ESGR पे कर लूँ या फास्ट रियल ESGR पे कर लूँ। चलो मैं रियल ESGR पे कर लेता हूँ। मैंने एक आउटपुट फोल्डर सेलेक्ट कर लिया है। एग्जाम्पल के तौर पे मैं डेस्कटॉप पे ही एक न्यू फोल्डर सेलेक्ट कर लेता हूँ कि भाई इसमें डाल दियो, ठीक है। जब आप स्केल हो जाए तो ये आप स्केल स्टार्ट हो गया है। अब यहाँ इसकी नंबरिंग चलेगी, ये 100 तक जाएगा, इसका मतलब ये होल्ड ऑन बोल रहा है, तो इसका मतलब ये स्टार्ट हो गया है। अब देखें इसके बाद ये इसकी अब स्केलिंग होगी, ठीक है। इतने में हम क्या करते हैं, गीगा पिक्सल इंस्टॉल कर लेते हैं, ताकि मैं दोनों करके दिखा रहा हूँ, फिर ये आपको आइडिया हो जाए कि यार ये अब स्केल हो रहा है, ठीक है। ये मैंने इसको नीचे मिनिमाइज़ कर दिया है, ये चल रहा है, ठीक है। इसको मैंने मिनिमाइज़ कर दिया है। नीचे मिनिमाइज़ करने के बाद हम आ जाते हैं आपका गीगा पिक्सल के पास, जो सर ने दी है लिंक सर से चलने, ठीक है। वो आपके पास इस तरीके से खुला हुआ होगा, iGetIntoPC.com टोपास गीगा पिक्सल AI/6/x64। इसको ओपन करेंगे। ओपन करने के बाद असल में अप स्केल चल रहा है तो सिस्टम थोड़ा सा आपका टाइम लेता है, तो ये मे भी पॉसिबल थोड़ा सा हैवी हो जाएगा। अप स्केल का प्रोसेस स्टार्ट हो गया। वैसे तो अभी एक ही इमेज लगाई है, तो असल में पीछे शायद मसले मसाइल चल रहे हैं। चलिए इसको देखते हैं क्या है। आई गेट इन टू पी सी टू 5 गीगा पिक्सल कैसे इंस्टॉल हो जाता है। तो ये जल्दी हो जाए तो हम इसको फिर आगे बढ़ा लें। 47% देखें, 50% हो गया, 100% के बाद ये कंप्लीट हो जाती है एक इमेज। ठीक है, डिपेंड करता है कि आपके पास आपका लैपटॉप कितना स्ट्रॉन्ग है, तो जल्दी भी हो सकता है। चलो ये इसने खोल दिया पीछे, शुक्र। आई गेट इन टू पी सी वाला अभी हमारे पास खुल गया है। इसमें आई गेट इन टू पी सी इसका पासवर्ड है iGetIntoPC.com। ये मैं डाल रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोगों को भी अंदाज़ा हो। ये खुल गया, ठीक है। अब इसके पास इसके अंदर फाइल है। अब इस फाइल को आपको एक्सट्रैक्ट करना है किसी भी फोल्डर में। एक्सट्रैक्ट करें, कोई भी फोल्डर बना लें डेस्कटॉप पे। अब डेस्कटॉप पे मैं वही न्यू फोल्डर जो मैंने पिक्चर के लिए आउटपुट के लिए रखा था उसी को मैं इस पर इंस्टॉल कर देता हूँ। ये इंस्टॉल करेगा, ये आपके पास इंस्टॉलेशन लेगा 100% की। ठीक है, देखो उसने बोल दिया अप स्केल हो गया है, इमेज सक्सेसफुली अप स्केल सक्सेसफुली। ठीक है, इतने में ये इंस्टॉल हो जाए तो हम उधर जाते हैं। पहले ये यहाँ पे ये भी 100% हो जाए, ये भी हो गया भाई 100%। ठीक है, चलो दोनों काम निपट गए। दोनों काम निपटने के बाद हम आ जाते हैं, एक मिनट, हम इसको इमेज को देख भी ले सकते हैं कि इसने ये देखें इसने अप स्केल कितना अप स्केल किया। हम इसको जूम करके देख सकते हैं कि यार इसने अप स्केल, सॉरी अप स्केल तो ये इमेज नहीं होगी ना, अप स्केल तो वहाँ सेव हुई होगी। तो अप स्केल इमेज को हम यहाँ पे आ गए, हमने यहाँ पे आया, ये अप स्केल हो गया है। अब 4x में ये अप स्केल हो गई है, तो अब हम देख सकते हैं कि ये कितनी अप स्केल हुई है और कितनी ज़बरदस्त शार्पनेस आई है। और देखें तस्वीर तो कोई भी ऐसी, मैंने ये रैंडम तस्वीर ली है। ठीक है, ऐसी तस्वीरों से परहेज ही करेगा, सिर्फ जस्ट आपको समझाने के लिए। ठीक है, ये आ गया आई गेट इनटू पीसी का जो डाउनलोड किया है हमने, वो हमने विनरार के ज़रिए ये सारी चीज़ें आई टोपाज आई गेट इनटू पीसी टोपाज गीगा पिक्सल AI6। ठीक है, अब आप सिंपल इज दैट इसमें ये फुल इंस्टॉलर EXE फाइल होगी, इस पर लिखा हुआ होगा, इसकी टाइप होगी एप्लीकेशन। ये आप इंस्टॉल करेंगे, सामने सामने इंस्टॉल करके इसलिए दिखा रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोगों की जो भी कन्फ्यूजन्स हैं वो सारी क्लियर हो जाए। ठीक है, मेरे पास सब कुछ चलता है तो इसलिए मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं, वापस इसको इंस्टॉल करके दोबारा से इंस्टॉल भी कर लूँगा। ठीक है, मेरे पास अब स्केल 2.15 चलता है, तो सिर्फ समझाने के लिए आप लोगों को समझा रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोग अच्छे से सीख सकें और इसमें कोई इशू ना हो। ठीक है, जब ये आपको इंस्टॉलेशन स्टार्ट हो जाएगी, इंस्टॉलेशन एकदम आपके ये आगे देखें, तो 5 गीगा पिक्सल का इंस्टॉलेशन स्टार्ट हो गई है। इसने आपको तस्वीर दिखा दी है, इसका मतलब ये आ गया है। ये आपने एक्सेप्ट, और उसके बाद आपने कुछ नहीं देखना, नेक्स्ट 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 नेक्स्ट, दैट्स इट। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट 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 करने के बाद ये आपकी इंस्टॉलेशन करेगा। अभी इंस्टॉल करने के बाद आपको थोड़ा सा टाइम लेगा क्योंकि ये आपकी विंडोज़ की इंस्टॉलेशन, मतलब ये सेटअप की इंस्टॉलेशन होती है, विंडोज़ बोल रहा हूँ, सेटअप की इंस्टॉलेशन होती है। अब ये सेटअप की इंस्टॉलेशन थोड़ा टाइम लेगी क्योंकि इसके अंदर डायरेक्टरी फाइल्स और DLL फाइल्स ये सारी चीज़ें होती हैं, तो इट्स वेट। ठीक है, अभी कितना हैवी सॉफ्टवेयर है ये तो डिपेंड करता है हर किसी के लैपटॉप पर कि ये चल पाएगा या नहीं चल पाएगा। अप स्केल चल पाएगा कई कई जगह। अप स्केल लोग देखें, दोनों का मकसद एक ही है। दोनों का मकसद ये है कि इमेज की पिक्सल की क्वालिटी को इंक्रीज़ करना। ठीक है, मीन्स अप स्केल होता क्या है, बेसिकली इमेज की अच्छी शार्पनेस, अच्छी मतलब इमेज की क्वालिटी निखर कर आ जाए सामने। मीन्स एक HD तस्वीर, एक उसके पिक्सल को इंक्रीज़ कर कर उसकी शार्पनेस, उसके अंदर कोई अगर कोई कमी बेशी है उसको क्लियर करके साफ करके लेकर आ जाए आपके सामने, तो वो अप स्केल कहलाता है। ठीक है, देखें ये मेरे पास ये इंस्टॉलिंग कर रहा है और ये इंस्टॉल हो रही है, और ये जल्दी इंस्टॉल हो जाए तो मैं आपको सारी चीज़ें इसमें करके दिखाता हूँ ताकि ये हो कि आपको कोई इशू ना हो। ये देखें ये हो गया इंस्टॉल भाईजान, चले गए। अब देखें हमारा भाईजान सो गए, इनको आ गए पिन टू टास्क बार कर लिया। अब ये पिन टू टास्क बार करने के बाद हमने इसको खोला, सही। अब ये देखें खुल गया। अब ये देखें जैसे ही आप लोग खोलेंगे तो वो आपके पास ये जो आ रहा होगा ऊपर ये की मांगा, ये सबसे पहले ये आपसे बोलेगा डाउनलोड मॉडल फाइल्स, ठीक है। अगर मॉडल फाइल डाउनलोड करना चाहते हैं तो ये सारी मॉडल फाइल डाउनलोड पे लगा देंगे। तो अभी मैं नहीं कर रहा क्योंकि ताकि मैं आपको समझा सकूँ, सही। अब ये आपके पास ये बाय आ रहा है, बाय और एक्टिवेट। अब आपको इसको ना क्रैक करना है, तो क्रैक करने के लिए आप सबसे पहले इसको बंद कर देंगे। बंद कर देंगे मीन्स क्रॉस कर देंगे, ठीक है। अब वापस आप अपने डेस्कटॉप पर जाएंगे या डेस्कटॉप पर जाएंगे और यहाँ से ये फाइल है आई गेट इनटू पीसी फिक्स के अंदर, फोल्डर के अंदर इसमें जाएंगे। इसमें ये वाली फाइल आपकी रजिस्ट्रेशन की फाइल, रजिस्ट्रेशन की फाइल को, ये रजिस्टर की फाइल को रजिस्ट्री कहलाती है, इसको आप कॉपी कर लो, ठीक है, और इसको आप मिनिमाइज़ कर दो। अब आप ये आपका जो सॉफ्टवेयर है इंस्टॉल हुआ होगा, इसकी क्या करना है, इसकी ओपन फाइल लोकेशन क्या करना है, राइट क्लिक करके ओपन फाइल लोकेशन, ओपन फाइल लोकेशन करी, यहाँ आकर उस वो फाइल जो हमने कॉपी की थी वो यहाँ पे पेस्ट कर दी, ठीक है। ये हमने पेस्ट कर दी, ये आ गई ये रजिस्ट्री की फाइल्स, ये रजिस्ट्री की एंट्रीज होती हैं। इस पर क्लिक करके इसको ओपन कर दें। अब ये रजिस्ट्री में ये इसको क्रैक कर देगा, यस करना है, नो नहीं करना। यस करने के बाद ये देखें की और उसने इसको क्रैक कर दिया है और ओके कर दिया। अब आप इसको खोलेंगे दोबारा तो ये आपके पास अब बाय और एक्टिवेट का ऑप्शन हट जाएगा, देखें हट गया, बाय और एक्टिवेट का ऑप्शन हट गया। अब आप इसमें वही ब्राउज फाइल करके नॉर्मल जैसे मैंने वही न्यू फोल्डर बनाया था तो मैं वही फाइल ले लेता हूँ जो अब स्केल हुई हुई है, या एक काम करते हैं रुकें दूसरी इमेज ले लेते हैं, ज़्यादा बेहतर है, आपको अच्छे से समझ में आ जाए। अब इसमें मैं ये वाली फाइल ले लेता हूँ, ठीक है। इसमें मैंने 4x सेटिंग कर दी और ये सर सचिन ने बताया था कि एच क्यू की सेटिंग कर दी, ठीक है। उसके बाद सर सचिन ने 3-4 सेटिंग करी थी, अगर करना चाहें तो उन्हीं की जैसी कर लें। अभी देखें ये मेरे लग गया है इसके मॉडल्स पे, अभी मॉडल इंस्टॉल करेगा, अभी मॉडल्स इंस्टॉल करने देगा, मॉडल्स को कैंसिल नहीं करेगा। अगर ये मॉडल कैंसिल हो गए तो बाद में ये इशू करेगा, ठीक है। इंस्टॉल करने दें, ठीक है। एक्टिवेट हो गया है ना, अब आप इसको सेव करेंगे, मीन्स ये मॉडल इंस्टॉल हो जाए तो उसके बाद मैं आपको दिखाता हूँ कि मुश्किल से ये 5 से 10 मिनट भी नहीं लेगा और ये आप स्केल करके आपको दे देगा। अच्छा पिक्चर की क्वालिटी में मत जाएगा, ये मैंने जस्ट एज अ सैम्पल पिक्चर्स ली हैं, ठीक है। ये मेरी कोई बनाई हुई पिक्चर्स नहीं है, ये मैंने जस्ट ऐसे ही डाउनलोड करी हैं कहीं से, ठीक है। तो अब जब आप लोग बनाएंगे तो अच्छी अच्छी क्वालिटीज़ की बनाएंगे, आपके पास पेड सॉफ्टवेयर्स होंगे तो आप उससे ज़रिए बनाएंगे। अभी तो जस्ट मैंने ऐसा सैम्पल्स के तौर पे ये मैंने पिक्चर्स रखी हैं और ये मैंने किसी सर मोशन की ग्रुप से ही उठाई हैं जस्ट एज अ सैम्पल के तौर पे, तो आपको समझाने के लिए, ठीक है। तो ये मॉडल आपकी फ़ाइल डाउनलोड हो रही है, जब तक ये मॉडल फाइल डाउनलोड हो रही है, देखें ये मॉडल फाइल डाउनलोड हो गई। अब इसके बाद अब आपने सरप्रेस नॉइज़ की जो इसने क्वालिटी रखी थी वो 20 रखी थी सर सचिन ने, ठीक है। उसके बाद ब्लड 100 रखा था, ठीक है। ब्लड के बाद फिक्स कंप्रेशन 22 रखा था, ठीक है। मैं वही सर सचिन वाली सेटिंग कर रहा हूँ ताकि आप लोगों को समझ में आ जाए कि सर सचिन ने क्या क्या सेटिंग रखी थी। फेस रिकवरी स्ट्रेंथ जो है 90 थी और फेस रिकवरी ऑन था, फेस रिकवरी 90 थी। और इसके बाद ये इसको इमेज को हम सेव इमेज करके इसको पाथ दे देंगे। अब देखें अगर इसका इंपुट फॉर्मेट जो है जेपीजी है तो जेपीजी ही रखना है, और अगर इसका पीएनजी है तो पीएनजी के लिए प्रिजर्व सोर्स फॉर्मेट करना है, ठीक है। तो वो जो इमेज का फॉर्मेट होगा वो ही रख देगा। अभी हमारी जेपीजी है तो हम जेपीजी में ही रखेंगे। अच्छा क्वालिटी में हम चाह रहे हैं कि हम इसको 10 कर दें, बेहतर ये है कि ज़्यादा अच्छी क्वालिटी आए तो ज़्यादा अच्छा है, मैक्सिमम पे रखें, ठीक है। फाइल नेम में अगर आप फाइल नेम में कोई छेड़म छाड़ी ना करें ज़्यादा बेहतर है। अच्छा सेव डायरेक्टरी सोर्स या कस्टम, अच्छा कस्टम ही रखें ज़्यादा बेहतर है, ताकि हमें इसको पाथ बता देना चाहिए, हम इसका पाथ बता दें, हमें इसका पाथ बता दें, पाथ बता दें। हमने इसको पाथ बता दिया भाई, ये न्यू फोल्डर के अंदर तुमने इसको सिलेक्ट कर देना, ठीक है। इसने बता दिया भाई अच्छा ठीक है, अब आप इसको सेव करें। अब आप इसको सेव करेंगे तो ये आपकी अब स्केल होकर उसी फोल्डर के अंदर, ये देखें इसने रेशो क्या रखा है 4096x और इंटू 4096x, तो ये रेशो इसने सेलेक्ट कर लिया है और अब ये आपके सामने अप स्केल कर रहा है। मिनिमम 1 से 2 मिनट लेगा, देन उसके बाद ये आपको अप स्केल करके दे देगा। देखें इसने ये अप स्केल कर दी है। तो हम अगर इसमें देखना चाहें तो देखते हैं हम, अगर ये हमें दिखा सके। वैसे तो इसने वहाँ पे डाल दी होगी, हम वहीं से फोल्डर से जाके देख लेते हैं इसने अप स्केल करके कैसे डाली। ये रही देखिए इसके, अच्छा आप कैसे बताइए मुझे अप स्केलर है। देखिए इसके नीचे देखें कोने पे नाम के आगे गीगा पिक्सल HQ लिखा हुआ है, इसने अप स्केल करके दी है मुझे। देखिए ये मुझे इसने अप स्केल करके दी। देखिए कितना प्यारा रिजल्ट है और बड़ा शार्पनेस और बड़ी हाई क्वालिटी की इसने मुझे अप स्केल करके दी है। जबकि मैं इसकी आपको ओरिजिनल पिक्चर दिखाता हूँ, वो इतनी हाई क्वालिटी की नहीं है अप स्केल। ये देखिए वो सिंपल क्वालिटी की और वो हाई क्वालिटी नहीं है। देखें ब्लड भी हो रहा है, सब कुछ हो रहा है इसमें और वाजे भी नहीं है तस्वीर। बस जस्ट दैट्स इट, ये आपका काम हो गया और कोई रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है और कोई इतनी मुश्किल नहीं है ये सॉफ्टवेयर इंस्टॉल करने में। उम्मीद है आप लोगों को समझ आ जाएगी। अस्सलाम वालेकुम वरहमतुल्लाहि वबरकातुहू।
Imagine waking up to find an extra $4,600 in your bank account just because you're eligible for Social Security benefits. Sounds too good to be true. Well, it's not. The Social Security Administration, SSA, has just announced a massive update that could change the financial life of millions so senior SAN beneficiaries across the country. Whether you receiving retirement benefits, disability insurance, or supplemental security income, this news is a game changer. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's dive into everything you need to know about these new direct payments, ranging from 18 to a whopping $4,600, and when you can expect them to hit your account. Introduction. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell so you never miss out on breaking news and updates that matter most to you. Today, we're talking about something huge, something that could make a real difference in your life or the life of someone you love. The SSA has just rolled out a new initiative designed to provide significant financial relief to millions of seniors and beneficiaries, with payments ranging from 18 TO18 to 4,600. This is not just a small boost. It's a lifeline for those struggling with rising costs of living. So, let's break it all down. Who qualifies, how much you can expect, and when these payments will arrive. The big picture. Let's start with the big picture. The Social Security Administration is stepping up in a major way to address the financial challenges faced by seniors and beneficiaries. With inflation driving up the cost of groceries, utilities, healthcare, and more, many people are finding it harder than ever to make ends meet. The SSA's new direct payments are a direct response to these challenges. These payments aren't just a one-time thing. They're part of a structured plan to provide ongoing support throughout 2025. Whether you're living on Social Security retirement benefits, disability insurance, SSDI, or supplemental security income, SSI, this initiative is designed to help you stay financially secure in these uncertain times. Who qualifies? Now, let's talk about eligibility, because this is where things get exciting. If you're receiving Social Security retirement benefits, disability insurance, SSDI, or supplemental security income, SSI, you're likely eligible for these new payments. That's right, this isn't just for retirees. Whether you're a senior living on a fixed income, someone managing a disability, or a low-income individual receiving SSI, these payments are for you. The SSA has made sure that a wide range of beneficiaries can benefit from this initiative. So if you or someone you know is on Social Security, this is news you can't afford to miss. How much can you expect? All right, let's get into the numbers, because this is where it gets really interesting. The amount you'll receive depends on several factors, including how long you've been receiving benefits, your living expenses, and your healthcare costs. For SSI recipients, payments could be as high as $1,800. If you're receiving Social Security retirement benefits, you could see anywhere from $2,200 to $4,600. And for those on SSDI, the payments are on the higher end of the scale, potentially providing even more financial support. These amounts aren't just random numbers. They're carefully calculated to help cover everything from medical bills and prescriptions to groceries, utilities, and other essentials. Think of it as a financial cushion designed to ease the burden of rising costs. When will you get paid? Now let's talk about timing, because knowing when to expect these payments is just as important as knowing how much you'll get. The SSA has released a detailed deposit schedule to help you plan your finances with confidence. For SSI recipients, payments are deposited on the first day of every month. If the first falls on a weekend or holiday, your payment will arrive on the next business day. For Social Security retirement and SSDI beneficiaries, the deposit schedule is based on your birth date. If your birthday falls between the 1st and 10th of the month, you can expect your payment on the second Wednesday of the month. If your birthday is between the 11th and 20th, your deposit will come on the third Wednesday. And if your birthday is between the 21st and 31st, your payment will arrive on the fourth Wednesday. This predictable schedule is designed to give you peace of mind so you can plan your bills, groceries, and other expenses without any guesswork. Why this matters? Let's take a moment to talk about why this is such a big deal. For many seniors and beneficiaries, Social Security isn't just a monthly check, it's a lifeline. It's what pays for groceries, keeps the lights on, and covers essential healthcare costs. But with the cost of living rising faster than ever, that lifeline is being stretched thin. That's where these new payments come in. They're not just a band-aid solution. They're a thoughtful, structured plan to provide ongoing support and financial stability. Whether it's helping you cover a prescription refill, pay a utility bill, or simply put food on the table, these payments are designed to make a real difference in your life. A personal example. Let me give you an example to bring this to life. Meet Susan, a 72-year-old retiree living on Social Security. Susan's monthly check covers her basic needs, but with the rising cost of groceries and her prescription medications, she's been struggling to make ends meet. Thanks to these new SSA payments, Susan will receive an extra $2,500 this year. That's enough to cover her medication costs for several months and take some of the stress out of her budget. Stories like Susan's are why this initiative is so important. It's about giving people the support they need to live with dignity and security. What you need to do. Now that you know about these payments, here's what you need to do. First, double-check your information with the SSA to make sure everything is up to date. This includes your bank account details, mailing address, and any other relevant information. Next, mark those deposit dates on your calendar so you can plan your finances accordingly. And if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out to the SSA directly. They're there to help, and it's always better to ask now than to be caught off guard later. Call to action. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let us know how these payments could help you or someone you know. And don't forget to share this video with anyone who might benefit from these updates, because sharing is caring. Finally, make sure to subscribe to the channel and tap that notification bell so you never miss out on the latest news and tips that matter most to you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue to bring you the information you need to navigate these challenging times with confidence and clarity. Did you know that the decisions you make today could add thousands of dollars to your Social Security benefits over time? Whether you're already receiving benefits or planning for retirement, there are proven strategies to maximize your payments and secure your financial future. In this video, we're breaking down the top tips and tricks to help you get the most out of your Social Security benefits. From delaying your claims to understanding spousal benefits, we've got you covered. So, let's get started. Introduction. Welcome back, everyone. In our last video, we talked about the new SSA direct payments and how they're set to provide financial relief to millions of beneficiaries. Today, we're taking it a step further by exploring how you can maximize your Social Security benefits. Whether you're nearing retirement age or already receiving benefits, these strategies can help you make the most of every dollar. So grab a notebook because you're going to want to take notes. 1. Delay your benefits for maximum payout. Let's start with one of the most powerful strategies, delaying your Social Security benefits. Did you know that if you delay claiming your benefits beyond your full retirement age, FRA, your monthly payments can increase by up to 8% each year? For example, if your FRA is 67 and you wait until 70 to claim, you could see a 24% increase in your monthly benefit. That's a significant boost that can make a huge difference over time. Of course, this strategy isn't for everyone. It depends on your financial situation and health. But if you can afford to wait, it's worth considering. 2. Understand spousal benefits. Next up, let's talk about spousal benefits. If you're married, divorced, or widowed, you may be eligible for benefits based on your spouse's work record. For example, a spouse can receive up to 50% of their partner's benefit amount, even if they've never worked themselves. And if you're divorced but were married for at least 10 years, you might still qualify for spousal benefits. This is a game changer for many couples, so make sure to explore this option if it applies to you. 5. Minimize taxes on your benefits. Did you know that your Social Security benefits could be taxed? Depending on your income, up to 85% of your benefits could be subject to federal taxes. But there are ways to minimize this. For example, you can spread out withdrawals from retirement accounts to avoid bumping yourself into a higher tax bracket. You can also consider moving to a state that doesn't tax Social Security benefits. Every dollar you save in taxes is a dollar you can use for something else. 5. Coordinate with your spouse. If you're married, coordinating your Social Security strategies with your spouse can help you maximize your combined benefits. For example, one spouse might claim benefits early while the other delays, creating a balance between immediate income and higher future payments. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, so it's important to sit down and plan together. Imagine this. You walk to your mailbox next month, open it, and find a Social Security check that's $790 bigger than usual. Now, picture your monthly benefits soaring to as much as $400. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, it's not. This is happening right now, thanks to a groundbreaking new policy change from the Social Security Administration, SSA. If you're over 60 or receiving SSI or SSDI, this could be the most important news you hear all year. Because what I'm about to share could literally put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket in 2024. But here's the catch. Many people who qualify for these increases won't receive them automatically. That's why you need to watch this entire video, take notes, and act fast. I've spent years helping seniors like you maximize their benefits, and my subscribers have already claimed millions in additional funds they didn't even know they qualified for. So before we dive into the life-changing details, take 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so we can help even more seniors discover these crucial updates they truly deserve to know about. Today's video might be the most important one I've ever made because the SSA has just unveiled a policy change that's sending shockwaves through the retirement community. This isn't just a minor adjustment. It's a comprehensive overhaul that could dramatically increase benefits for millions of Americans aged 60 and above. But here's the thing. While these changes are incredible, they're also complex. Many people who qualify for these increases won't receive them unless they take specific steps. That's why it's absolutely critical that you understand exactly how these changes work and what you need to do to ensure you're not leaving any money on the table. Over the past week, I've been diving deep into these policy changes, speaking with Social Security representatives, and uncovering details that aren't making headlines. What I discovered is shocking. There are multiple layers to these increases that most people don't even know exist. And today I'm going to break everything down for you in simple, easy-to-understand terms. Let's address the elephant in the room. These numbers might sound too good to be true. A 790 increase, monthly benefits up to 5,400. It's natural to be skeptical. But after thoroughly reviewing official policy documents and speaking directly with SSA officials, I can assure you that these figures are very real for those who qualify. The key lies in understanding how the new calculations work and what makes someone eligible. The SSA has fundamentally changed its approach to evaluating benefit eligibility and calculating formulas. They've acknowledged that traditional methods weren't adequately addressing the current financial challenges seniors face, such as rising healthcare costs, increased living expenses, and the impact of inflation. All of these factors have been comprehensively factored into the new policies, ensuring a fairer and more accurate assessment of your needs. What makes this development truly groundbreaking is the innovative way in which maximum benefits are now being calculated. The new formula considers lifetime earnings patterns, regional cost of living variations, and even caregiving responsibilities that might have interrupted your work history. This means that if you took time off to care for a loved one or faced health challenges that impacted your career, those factors are now being taken into account. The result? A more personalized and equitable system that ensures seniors receive the support they truly need. But here's the catch. While some adjustments will happen automatically, securing the maximum benefit often requires proactive steps on your part. That's why it's so important to understand these changes and take action now. You might be wondering, what's the catch? Why isn't everyone talking about this? The answer might surprise you. Many financial advisors and even some Social Security representatives are still catching up with these complex, multi-layered updates. The changes affect various aspects of benefit calculations and factors that were previously overlooked or undervalued, like detailed lifetime earnings, regional cost differences, and personal caregiving or health challenges are now a vital part of the equation. This significantly expands eligibility criteria, meaning that many who were once told they didn't qualify for maximum benefits might now see substantial increases in their monthly payments. Even if you're already receiving benefits, you could be eligible for more under these new guidelines. For those receiving SSI or SSDI, there's even more good news. For the first time in decades, the SSA has developed a truly inclusive policy that benefits all types of recipients. The updated policy includes special provisions designed specifically for disability benefit recipients, acknowledging the unique challenges and additional expenses they face daily. This new calculation method reviews benefit eligibility from multiple angles, not just the basic benefit rate, but also additional supplements based on your individual circumstances. This means that even if you thought you were already receiving the maximum benefit, you might now qualify for significant increases under these new guidelines. But here's the thing. Many people assume these increases will happen automatically. While some adjustments are automatic, securing the maximum benefit often requires proactive steps on your part. Fortunately, the SSA has streamlined the process, simplifying documentation requirements. You'll still need basic information like your social security number and birth certificate, but the agency is now offering alternative verification methods if some records are hard to obtain. If you're already receiving the maximum benefit, don't assume you're exempt. These policy changes have redefined what maximum means by adding supplements and adjustments that could raise your payments beyond previous limits, especially if you face high healthcare costs, depend on additional support, or live in a high cost of living area. What's even more exciting is that these new policies allow for retroactive increases. This means you might be eligible for back payments, covering the difference between your old benefits and what you should have been receiving under the new calculations. Imagine receiving a lump sum payment that could cover unexpected expenses or provide a much-needed financial cushion. But timing is crucial here. While basic increases might appear within a few months of approval, more complex adjustments may take longer. Starting the process early can significantly position you to receive the highest benefits you're entitled to, as the SSA processes these requests in the order they're received. Being proactive now could mean receiving your increased benefits months earlier than if you waited. To ensure you're following every step correctly and avoiding any mistakes, the SSA has established dedicated support channels with trained specialists who fully understand these new changes and can guide you through the process. An insider tip is to request a comprehensive benefits review rather than just asking about the new increases. This ensures that every aspect of your benefits is examined under the updated guidelines. When you speak with a representative, be sure to ask specifically about the 2025 Benefit Enhancement Program and the supplemental adjustment provisions. Using these exact terms helps guarantee that you receive complete and accurate information regarding all available increases and supplements you might qualify for. It's also important to understand how these increases interact with other benefits you might be receiving. Many seniors worry that increased Social Security benefits might reduce eligibility for other assistance programs, but rest assured, the SSA has coordinated with various federal and state agencies to ensure that these increases are treated favorably. In fact, they could potentially enhance your qualification for additional support. These changes aren't temporary measures. They represent permanent shifts in how benefits are calculated and distributed. Once you qualify for the increased benefits under these new guidelines, those higher payments become a permanent part of your monthly income. Before we wrap up, let me share some crucial advice. Don't make any assumptions about your eligibility. The new criteria are far more inclusive than past policies, so even if you were previously told you didn't qualify, it's worth revisiting your case. Gather all available documentation about your work history, health conditions, and living expenses, because every detail could impact your benefit calculation. And most importantly, don't delay in starting this process. Acting now could mean thousands of extra dollars in your pocket and a significantly more secure retirement. These policy changes represent a historic opportunity for seniors to secure their financial future. Whether you're already receiving benefits or approaching retirement age, understanding and acting on these changes is essential to ensure you receive every dollar you deserve. If you found this information helpful, please show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you stay informed about future updates that could further affect your benefits in beneficial ways. Thank you for watching. And remember, taking action today could transform your financial security for years to come. Imagine waking up to find an extra $2,500 or more in your bank account, not as a one-time bonus, but as a permanent increase to your Social Security benefits. Sounds too good to be true? Well, it's not. Congress has just approved one of the largest Social Security increases in decades, and if you're a beneficiary, this could mean thousands of extra dollars in your pocket every year. But here's the catch. You need to know exactly how this works, who qualifies, and how to make the most of this historic boost. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about this game-changing update, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single detail. The breaking news: a historic Social Security increase. Let's start with the big news that's been making headlines across the country. Congress has just approved a massive cost of living adjustment, COLA, for Social Security beneficiaries, and it's one of the most significant increases we've seen in recent history. This isn't just a small bump, it's a substantial raise designed to help millions of Americans keep up with the rising costs of living. Over the past few years, we've all felt the pinch of inflation, from higher grocery bills to skyrocketing gas prices and healthcare costs. For those on fixed incomes, like retirees and disabled individuals, this financial strain has been especially challenging. That's why this increase is such a big deal. It's not just about giving people a little extra cash. It's about ensuring that Social Security beneficiaries can maintain their standard of living in an increasingly expensive world. Why this increase matters? So, why is this increase happening now? The answer lies in the economic realities we've all been facing. Inflation has been a major concern, and while wages have struggled to keep pace, the cost of everyday essentials has continued to climb. Congress recognized that Social Security recipients, many of whom rely on these benefits as their primary source of income, have been hit particularly hard. This COLA is designed to bridge that gap, providing much-needed relief to those who need it most. But this isn't just a quick fix, it's a carefully calculated adjustment based on months of economic analysis and cost of living data from across the country. Every dollar has been scrutinized to ensure it supports hardworking Americans who've spent their lives contributing to the system. How much money are we talking about? Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. How much money can you expect to see? The increase means that many beneficiaries could see their annual benefits rise by breeze $2,500 or more, depending on their current benefit levels. But there's the crucial detail. This isn't tone, mistime windfall. It's a permanent adjustment to your monthly payments, which means you'll see this increase reflected in every check moving forward. For example, if you currently receiving the average Social Security retirement benefit, this increase could mean an additional $200 or more per month. Over the course of a year, that adds up to those 2,500 mice plus deposits we're talking about. And for couples where both partners receive benefits, the impact could be even more substantial, potentially reaching $5,000 or more annually. That's real money that can make a real difference in people's lives, whether it's helping to cover rising healthcare costs, maintaining a comfortable standard of living, or even providing a little extra for family activities like spending time with grandchildren. Who benefits? from this increase? If you're wondering whether this applies to you, the answer is likely yes if you're already receiving Social Security benefits or are planning to in the near future. This increase affects a wide range of beneficiaries, including retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors receiving Social Security. However, the exact amount you'll receive depends on several key factors: your work history, when you started taking benefits, and your current benefit amount. For example, if you waited until full retirement age, or even delayed benefits until age 70, you'll see a larger dollar increase because you're working from a higher base benefit amount. Understanding these nuances can help you make better decisions about your benefits, both now and in the future. Timing of the payments. One of the most common questions we're hearing is, when will these increased payments start showing up in my account? The good news is that the Social Security Administration has already begun rolling out these adjustments, and most beneficiaries should start seeing the higher amounts in their regular monthly deposits. The implementation is being done gradually to ensure that everyone receives their increased benefits in a timely and organized manner. The Social Security Administration will also be sending out detailed notices to explain exactly when and how much your specific increase will be. So, keep an eye on your mailbox and your bank account. Do you need to do anything to receive this increase? Here's some more good news. For most beneficiaries, this adjustment will happen automatically. You won't need to fill out any special forms or make any phone calls. However, if you've experienced significant life changes such as marriage, divorce, or the death of a spouse, you should ensure that the Social Security Administration has your current information. This will guarantee that you receive the correct benefit amount. It's also a good idea to log into your My Social Security account online to review your details and make sure everything is up to date. Tax implications of the increase. While this increase is undoubtedly great news, it's important to understand how it might affect your tax situation. Many people don't realize that Social Security benefits can be taxable depending on your total income. With these larger payments coming in, you might want to consider adjusting your tax withholding or estimated tax payments to account for the higher benefit amounts. This is particularly important if you have other sources of income, such as pensions or investment returns. Consulting with a tax professional can help you navigate these changes and avoid any surprises come tax season. Impact on other benefits. Another aspect to consider is how this increase might affect other benefits you receive. For some beneficiaries, a higher Social Security payment could impact eligibility for certain income-based programs like Medicaid, SNAP benefits, or subsidized housing. It's important to understand these potential effects so you can plan accordingly and make informed decisions about both your benefits and your overall financial situation. If you're unsure how this increase might affect you, reaching out to a financial advisor or benefits specialist can provide clarity. Is this increase permanent? Yes, this adjustment to your benefits is permanent, and future cost of living increases will be calculated based on this new higher base amount. This means that not only will you see larger payments now, but any future increases will also be calculated from this elevated figure, in effect that can compound significantly over time and enhance your long-term financial security. This is especially important for those who are still working or planning for retirement, as it could influence when you decide to start receiving benefits. Strategies to maximize your benefits. Now that you know about this increase, let's talk about how you can make the most of it. One of the best things you can do is create a detailed budget that accounts for these higher payments. Consider allocating some of this additional income toward building an emergency fund, paying down high-interest debt, or even investing for longer-term goals. For some beneficiaries, using this increase to purchase supplemental insurance coverage or set aside funds for future medical expenses might be a wise choice. The key is to think strategically about how this extra money can best serve your financial needs and goals. What if you haven't started receiving benefits yet? If you're still working or planning for retirement, this increase could influence your decision about when to start receiving Social Security benefits. For example, if you're nearing retirement age, This boost might make it more appealing to wait until full retirement age or even delay benefits until age 70. The timing of when you start claiming Social Security benefits becomes even more critical in light of this increase, as your base benefit amount is determined by the age at which you choose to start receiving payments. This is a decision that has lasting effects on your monthly benefits, so it's worth taking the time to carefully consider your options. Final thoughts and call to action. This historic Social Security increase is a game changer for millions of Americans, providing much-needed relief in an era of rising costs. But to truly make the most of it, you need to stay informed, plan ahead, and take proactive steps to manage your finances. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from the news. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss our updates on Social Security benefits and retirement planning. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll continue to bring you the latest insights and strategies to help you navigate these financial changes with confidence and clarity. Are you struggling to make ends meet and wondering if that much-needed Social Security check is heading your way? Hold on to your seats, because in just 3 days, millions of Americans will receive their February Social Security payments. And here's the bombshell. Some beneficiaries could see amounts up to $6,400. But that's not even the most exciting part. Today, I'm going to reveal some little-known secrets about maximizing your benefits that the Social Security Administration doesn't advertise. Stay tuned, because this information could literally put thousands of extra dollars in your pocket. Before we dive into these game-changing details, take a second to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I'm constantly updating this channel with insider tips about Social Security benefits, and trust me, you don't want to miss out on information that could boost your monthly payments. Drop a yes in the comments if you're ready to learn how to maximize your Social Security benefits, and let me know if you're expecting a payment in this upcoming round. Now let me ask you something that might surprise you. Did you know that over 40% of Social Security recipients are missing out on additional benefits they're legally entitled to? That's right. Billions of dollars in benefits go unclaimed every year simply because people don't know they qualify. Are you one of them? By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what you might be missing and how to claim every dollar you deserve. You'll also get some bonus insights that can help safeguard your future. Let's dive into the breaking news that has everyone talking. The Social Security Administration has confirmed that the next round of February payments will be hitting bank accounts in just 72 hours. What makes this particular payment cycle extraordinary is that it includes not just the recent cost of living adjustment, COLA, that went into effect at the beginning of 2025, but also several other adjustments that many people don't even realize they qualify for. Have you checked if you're eligible for these additional amounts? Now, let's talk about something that's causing a lot of buzz in the Social Security community: the new rules about spousal benefits. The regulations have become more flexible, opening up new opportunities for married couples to maximize their combined benefits. Did you know that choosing the right claiming strategy as a couple could mean the difference between receiving Ling N D 4,000 and 6,400 per month? That's right, your marital status could be the key to unlocking thousands in additional benefits. But here's where it gets really interesting. The Social Security Administration has recently introduced new guidelines for people who want to modify their claiming decisions. This groundbreaking change means that previously, once you started receiving benefits, your options for changing your mind were extremely limited. Now, under certain circumstances, you might have the opportunity to reset your benefits and potentially increase your monthly payments. Have you ever wished you could go back and change when you started receiving benefits? Well, now you might actually have that chance. And in addition, this new flexibility offers more security for your financial future. Let me share another success story that might inspire you. Robert, a retired teacher from Ohio, was receiving $2,200 monthly in Social Security benefits. After watching 104 videos and implementing the strategies we discussed, he discovered he was eligible for an additional pension benefit that hadn't known about, and his monthly payment increased to $3,100. Can you imagine finding an extra $900 in your monthly budget? This is exactly why staying informed about your benefits is so crucial. Now, let's address something that's been causing anxiety for many beneficiaries. The payment schedule changes. Now, here's a crucial update about the upcoming February payments that you need to know. The Social Security Administration has implemented new security measures to prevent fraud and ensure that payments reach the right recipients. While these measures help protect your benefits, they might require some action on your part. When was the last time you verified your identity with the Social Security Administration? Making sure your verification is up to date could prevent any delays in receiving your payment, and it also helps build trust in the system. Let me share something particularly exciting for those of you who are still working while receiving benefits. The earnings limit rules have become more flexible in 2025, allowing you to earn more without affecting your benefits. This is huge news for anyone trying to supplement their Social Security income with part-time work. Did you know that under the new rules, you might be able to earn up to $118,000 more per year without any benefit reduction? Furthermore, here's another important development that could affect your payments. The Social Security Administration has expanded their definition of qualifying medical conditions for disability benefits. If you've been denied disability benefits in the past, you might want to check if you now qualify under the new criteria. I've seen numerous cases where people who were previously denied are now eligible for benefits. Could you be one of them? Now let's discuss something that's causing a lot of confusion: the new rules about taxes on Social Security benefits. The IRS has updated their guidelines, and in some cases, this could mean paying less tax on your benefits. Have you reviewed your tax situation recently? Understanding these changes could help you keep more of your hard-earned benefits in your pocket. Here's a fascinating trend I've noticed. More and more beneficiaries are successfully appealing their benefit calculations and receiving higher payments as a result. The appeals process has become more streamlined, and the success rate for appeals has increased significantly. Have you ever questioned whether your benefit amount was calculated correctly? You might be surprised to learn what an appeal could do for your monthly payment. And exploring this option could further enhance your financial security. Let me tell you about something that recently happened to one of our viewers that could be relevant to you. Sarah had been receiving Social Security benefits for 3 years when she discovered that her benefits had been miscalculated due to an error in her earnings record. After following our guidance on how to check and correct her earnings history, her monthly payment increased by $400. When was the last time you reviewed your earnings record? It might be worth taking a closer look now, as this simple step could reveal extra money waiting for you. Here's something crucial about the upcoming February payments that you need to know. The Social Security Administration has implemented a new direct deposit system that promises faster payment processing. However, to take advantage of this improved system, you need to make sure your banking information is up to date. Have you verified your direct deposit details recently? This simple check could ensure you receive your payment as soon as possible, and it provides added convenience in managing your finances. As we approach the end of this update, I want to share one more vital piece of information that could affect your benefits. The Social Security Administration has introduced new options for receiving your benefit statements and managing your account online. These digital tools not only help you track your payments more effectively, but also allow you to spot any issues before they become significant problems. Are you taking full advantage of these new features? Before you go, let me remind you of something important. Your Social Security benefits are not set in stone. There are often opportunities to increase your payments through various legitimate means, whether it's appealing a calculation error, taking advantage of new rules, or claiming additional benefits you qualify for. Isn't it worth taking a few minutes to explore these possibilities? Here's your action plan. First, verify your payment group based on your birth date. Second, ensure all your information is up to date with the Social Security Administration. Third, review your earnings record for accuracy. And finally, check if you qualify for any additional benefits under the new rules. Have you completed these steps yet? If you found this information valuable, please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who might benefit from it. Remember to subscribe to our channel for more updates on Social Security benefits, retirement planning, and financial tips that could save you thousands of dollars. I'm constantly researching and sharing new insights that could help you maximize your benefits and secure a more comfortable future. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next update as we continue to empower you with every possible advantage in navigating the complex world of Social Security. Breaking news. IRS announces $3,700 stimulus payment for seniors. Here's how to claim yours before it's too late. In a groundbreaking move that could bring thousands of dollars directly into the pockets of America's seniors, the IRS has just announced a massive stimulus payment program that could put an extra $3,700 in your bank account. Yes, you heard that right. Come $3,700. This isn't just another piece of financial news. This is a lifeline for millions of seniors who have been struggling to keep up with skyrocketing inflation, rising healthcare costs, and the ever-increasing price of basic necessities. If you're a senior receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, this announcement could be the financial breakthrough you've been waiting for. But here's the catch: you need to act fast. In this comprehensive guide, we'll break down everything you need to know about this life-changing opportunity, including who qualifies, how to claim your payment, and why this stimulus is different from anything we've seen before. So, grab a pen and paper, because you won't want to miss a single detail. Why this stimulus payment is a game changer for seniors. Let's face it, the past few years have been tough for seniors on fixed incomes. With inflation hitting record highs and the cost of everything from groceries to prescription medications soaring, many seniors have been forced to make impossible choices between paying for food, medicine, or utilities. For those relying on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, the struggle has been even more pronounced. That's why this $3,700 stimulus payment is such a big deal. Unlike previous stimulus programs, which often left many seniors falling through the cracks, this new initiative has been specifically designed to cast a wider net and provide comprehensive support to those who need it most. Whether you're a retiree living on a fixed income, a disabled individual receiving SSDI, or a low-income senior on SSI, this payment could be the financial lifeline you've been desperately waiting for. Who qualifies for the $3,700 stimulus payment? The eligibility criteria for this stimulus payment are more inclusive than ever before, specifically targeting seniors who rely on Social Security benefits. Here's a breakdown of who qualifies. Social Security retirement beneficiaries. If you're receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, you're likely eligible for this payment. Supplemental Security Income, SSI, recipients. Seniors and disabled individuals who receive SSI are also included in this program. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI beneficiaries. If you're on SSDI, you're automatically eligible for this stimulus payment. But that's not all. The program has been carefully structured to ensure that those who need help the most will receive it first. The IRS has updated the income thresholds to reflect current economic realities, meaning even if you didn't qualify for previous stimulus payments, you might be eligible for this one. The goal is simple: to provide direct financial relief to seniors who are struggling to make ends meet. How the $3,700 stimulus payment works. Now that you know who qualifies, let's dive into the mechanics of this payment. The IRS and Social Security Administration have completely overhauled the distribution process to make it faster, smoother, and more efficient than ever before. Here's what you need to know. Phased distribution. The payments will be distributed in phases, starting with seniors who receive their Social Security benefits via direct deposit. If you're set up for direct deposit, you'll be among the first to receive your payment. Paper checks will follow shortly after. Automatic enrollment. In most cases, you won't need to lift a finger. The IRS will use the information they already have on file from your Social Security benefits to process your payment automatically. Updated information. If you've moved, changed banks, or experienced any other significant life changes since the last tax season, you'll need to update your information with the IRS to ensure you receive your payment without delays. Why this stimulus payment is different. What sets this stimulus payment apart from previous programs? For starters, the income thresholds have been updated to reflect recent cost of living adjustments, ensuring that more seniors qualify for assistance. Additionally, the IRS has implemented advanced security measures to protect against fraud and ensure that payments reach their intended recipients. These include cutting-edge verification systems and improved tracking capabilities. But perhaps the most significant difference is the targeted approach of this program. Unlike previous stimulus payments, which were broadly distributed, this initiative is specifically designed to help seniors who have been disproportionately affected by inflation and rising costs. What you need to do to claim your payment? While most seniors won't need to take any action to receive their payment, there are a few steps you can take to ensure everything goes smoothly. Check your eligibility. If you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, you're likely eligible. However, it's always a good idea to double-check the updated income thresholds. Update your information. If you've moved or changed banks, make sure your information is up to date with the IRS. You can do this easily using the new online tools developed specifically for this program. Be vigilant against scams. Unfortunately, scammers often take advantage of programs like this. Remember, the IRS will never call or email you asking for personal information. If you receive any suspicious communications, report them immediately. The economic impact of this stimulus payment, this $3,700 stimulus payment, isn't just a win for seniors, it's a win for the entire economy. When seniors have extra funds to spend on necessities, it creates a ripple effect that benefits local businesses, creates jobs, and stimulates economic growth. The IRS has just announced a massive stimulus payment program that could put an extra $3,700 in your bank account. Yes, you heard that right. Come $3,700. This isn't just another piece of financial news. This is a lifeline for millions of seniors who have been struggling to keep up with skyrocketing inflation, rising healthcare costs, and the ever-increasing price of basic necessities. If you're a senior receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, this announcement could be the financial breakthrough you've been waiting for. But here's the catch: you need to act fast. In this comprehensive guide, we'll break down everything you need to know about this life-changing opportunity, including who qualifies, how to claim your payment, and why this stimulus is different from anything we've seen before. So, grab a pen and paper, because you won't want to miss a single detail. Why this stimulus payment is a game changer for seniors. Let's face it, The past few years have been tough for seniors on fixed incomes. With inflation hitting record highs and the cost of everything from groceries to prescription medications soaring, many seniors have been forced to make impossible choices between paying for food, medicine, or utilities. For those relying on Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, the struggle has been even more pronounced. That's why this $3,700 stimulus payment is such a big deal. Unlike previous stimulus programs, which often left many seniors falling through the cracks, this new initiative has been specifically designed to cast a wider net and provide comprehensive support to those who need it most. Whether you're a retiree living on a fixed income, a disabled individual receiving SSDI, or a low-income senior on SSI, this payment could be the financial lifeline you've been desperately waiting for. Who qualifies for the $3,700 stimulus payment? The eligibility criteria for this stimulus payment are more inclusive than ever before, specifically targeting seniors who rely on Social Security benefits. Here's a breakdown of who qualifies. Social Security retirement beneficiaries. If you're receiving regular Social Security retirement benefits, you're likely eligible for this payment. Supplemental Security Income, SSI, recipients. Seniors and disabled individuals who receive SSI are also included in this program. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI beneficiaries. If you're on SSDI, you're automatically eligible for this stimulus payment. But that's not all. The program has been carefully structured to ensure that those who need help the most will receive it first. The IRS has updated the income thresholds to reflect current economic realities, meaning even if you didn't qualify for previous stimulus payments, you might be eligible for this one. The goal is simple: to provide direct financial relief to seniors who are struggling to make ends meet. How the $3,700 stimulus payment works. Now that you know who qualifies, let's dive into the mechanics of this payment. The IRS and Social Security Administration have completely overhauled the distribution process to make it faster, smoother, and more efficient than ever before. Here's what you need to know. Phased distribution. The payments will be distributed in phases, starting with seniors who receive their Social Security benefits via direct deposit. If you're set up for direct deposit, you'll be among the first to receive your payment. Paper checks will follow shortly after. Automatic enrollment. In most cases, you won't need to lift a finger. The IRS will use the information they already have on file from your Social Security benefits to process your payment automatically. Updated information. If you've moved, changed banks, or experienced any other significant life changes since the last tax season, you'll need to update your information with the IRS to ensure you receive your payment without delays. Why this stimulus payment is different. What sets this stimulus payment apart from previous programs? For starters, the income thresholds have been updated to reflect recent cost of living adjustments, ensuring that more seniors qualify for assistance. Additionally, the IRS has implemented advanced security measures to protect against fraud and ensure that payments reach their intended recipients. These include cutting-edge verification systems and improved tracking capabilities. But perhaps the most significant difference is the targeted approach of this program. Unlike previous stimulus payments, which were broadly distributed, this initiative is specifically designed to help seniors who have been disproportionately affected by inflation and rising costs. What you need to do to claim your payment. While most seniors won't need to take any action to receive their payment, there are a few steps you can take to ensure everything goes smoothly. Check your eligibility. If you're receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, you're likely eligible. However, it's always a good idea to double-check the updated income thresholds. Update your information. If you've moved or changed banks, make sure your information is up to date with the IRS. You can do this easily using the new online tools developed specifically for this program. Be vigilant against scams. Unfortunately, scammers often take advantage of programs like this. Remember, the IRS will never call or email you asking for personal information. If you receive any suspicious communications, report them immediately. The economic impact of this stimulus payment This $3,700 stimulus payment isn't just a win for seniors, it's a win for the entire economy. When seniors have extra funds to spend on necessities, it creates a ripple effect that benefits local businesses, creates jobs, and stimulates economic growth. This multiplier effect was a key consideration in designing the program, and it's one of the reasons why this stimulus payment is so important. What's next? Potential for additional support. While this $3,700 payment is a significant step forward, it's important to note that this might not be the end of the road. Lawmakers are increasingly recognizing the unique challenges faced by seniors on fixed incomes, and there are ongoing discussions about additional support measures. Whether it's another round of stimulus payments or increased funding for Social Security, the future looks promising for seniors who need help. Final thoughts. Don't miss out on this opportunity. In conclusion, this $3,700 stimulus payment represents a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for seniors to obtain much-needed financial relief. Whether you're struggling to pay for groceries, medications, or utilities, this payment could be the lifeline you've been waiting for. The key is to act fast and ensure your information is up to date with the IRS. Don't let this opportunity slip through your fingers. Your financial future could depend on it. Call to action. Share this news and stay informed. If you found this information helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share this news with your friends, family, and loved ones who might benefit from this stimulus payment. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on important updates like this one. Together, we can ensure that every senior gets the financial support they deserve. Breaking news. A $2.8 billion lifeline for millions of Americans, what you need to know. In a historic move that could transform the lives of millions, the White House has just unveiled an unprecedented $2.8 billion funding package designed specifically to aid Social Security and SSDI recipients. Announced on Valentine's Day, the 14th of February, 2025, this initiative is poised to deliver more than just chocolates, and Rosette promises substantial stimulus checks that will soon hit bank accounts nationwide. But who qualifies? How much will you receive? And when can you expect your payment? Tonight, we break down every detail of this groundbreaking development, from eligibility criteria to payment timelines and what it means for your financial future. This isn't just another stimulus package, it's a targeted effort to address the unique challenges faced by some of America's most vulnerable citizens. Over the past year, Social Security recipients have grappled with rising inflation, soaring healthcare costs, and mounting everyday expenses that have stretched fixed incomes to their limits. This $2.8 billion initiative is a direct response to those struggles, offering immediate relief to those who need it most. As your dedicated source for Social Security and financial news, I've spent countless hours analyzing the executive orders and consulting with financial experts to bring you the most accurate, detailed, and comprehensive breakdown of this historic development. So, let's dive in. Why this stimulus package matters? For millions of Americans, Social Security and SSDI benefits are a lifeline. Yet, in recent years, that lifeline has been strained by economic challenges that show no signs of abating. Inflation has driven up the cost of groceries, utilities, and medications, while healthcare expenses continue to climb. For retirees and disabled individuals living on fixed incomes, these pressures have created an unsustainable financial burden. This $2.8 billion stimulus package is designed to confront these challenges head-on, providing direct financial support to those who need it most. What sets this initiative apart is its targeted approach. Unlike previous broad-based stimulus measures, this package has been meticulously crafted with the specific needs of Social Security and SSDI recipients in mind. It takes into account their existing benefits, supplemental income requirements, and the unique financial pressures they face. This isn't a one-size-fits-all solution, it's a carefully calibrated effort to ensure that those experiencing the greatest hardships receive the most support. How the payments will work. The distribution of these funds will be handled by the IRS in close coordination with the Social Security Administration, ensuring a smooth and efficient delivery process. Payments will be structured differently from earlier stimulus programs, with a tiered system that provides varying amounts based on factors like current benefit levels and household size. This approach ensures that those with the greatest needs receive proportionately more support. For example, a single retiree living on a modest Social Security check may receive a base payment, while a family with dependents or specific financial hardships could qualify for additional supplements. Importantly, the IRS will use existing payment information from regular Social Security disbursements, meaning most recipients won't need to take any extra steps to receive their stimulus checks. If you're already enrolled in Social Security, SSDI, or SSI, the process will be seamless. Eligibility. Who qualifies? The eligibility criteria for this stimulus package are more straightforward than in previous programs. If you're currently receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSDI, or SSI, you're likely eligible for a payment. However, there are a few key details to keep in mind. First, you must have been actively receiving benefits as of January 2025. Second, while income thresholds are in place, they are considerably more generous than those in earlier stimulus initiatives, ensuring that the vast majority of Social Security and SSDI recipients will qualify for some level of financial relief. This inclusive approach reflects a growing recognition among policymakers of the unique financial pressures confronting these beneficiaries. It's a clear departure from the one-size-fits-all model of previous programs, and it underscores the government's commitment to providing meaningful support to those who need it most. Payment amounts. What can you expect? The exact amount you'll receive depends on several factors, including your current benefit level, household size, and regional cost of living. The executive orders establish a base payment amount, with additional supplements available for those with dependents or specific hardships. For example, a single retiree might receive a base payment of $500, while a family with dependents could qualify for an additional $300 per dependent. One of the most innovative aspects of this initiative is its adjustment for regional cost of living variations. If you live in an area with higher living expenses, your payment amount may be adjusted upward to ensure that the stimulus offers substantial relief regardless of where you reside. This thoughtful approach ensures that the funds provide meaningful support to recipients across the country. When will payments arrive? The first wave of payments is scheduled to hit bank accounts on the 14th of February 2025, with subsequent waves following in the weeks after. The distribution process will mirror regular Social Security payments, meaning you'll receive your stimulus check on the same schedule as your normal benefits. For example, if you typically receive your Social Security payment on the third Wednesday of the month, your stimulus check will arrive on the same day. To ensure a smooth rollout, the IRS and Social Security Administration have developed a streamlined system that organizes payments alphabetically by last name. While this approach is similar to previous stimulus rollouts, enhanced infrastructure promises a faster process, with most eligible recipients expected to receive their payments within the first 2 weeks of the program's launch. What you need to do? For most recipients, no action is required. The IRS will use existing payment information to deposit funds directly into your bank account or send a check to your registered address. However, there are a few steps you can take to ensure you're fully prepared. Verify your direct deposit information. If you've recently moved or changed banks, make sure your direct deposit information with the Social Security Administration is up to date. This will help avoid any delays in receiving your payment. Beware of scams. Unfortunately, scammers often target vulnerable populations during times like these. Remember, the IRS and Social Security Administration will never call, email, or text you requesting personal information related to these stimulus payments. All official communications will be delivered through postal mail, and no additional fees or applications are required to receive your payment. The broader impact of this initiative. Beyond the immediate financial relief, This stimulus package is expected to generate positive ripple effects throughout the economy. Additional funds in the hands of Social Security recipients typically circulate directly back into local communities, bolstering small businesses and contributing to overall economic stability. Experts predict that this initiative could boost consumer confidence, stimulate spending, and even create jobs in sectors that cater to older adults and disabled individuals. Moreover, this program could set an important precedent for future support programs targeting Social Security recipients. The executive orders include provisions for evaluating the program's effectiveness, and the findings could influence future policy decisions regarding supplemental financial support for beneficiaries. Should this initiative prove successful, it may pave the way for more regular supplemental assistance during periods of economic stress or high inflation, a significant shift in how the government supports retired and disabled Americans. Addressing common concerns. Many recipients have questions about how these payments will affect their regular benefits and taxes. Rest assured, the stimulus checks are entirely supplemental and will not impact your existing Social Security or SSDI payments. Additionally, these payments will be treated similarly to previous stimulus measures, meaning they will not be counted as taxable income. This ensures that recipients can use the full amount of the payment without worrying about any adverse tax implications. Conclusion: a monumental step forward. In summary, this $2.8 billion stimulus package represents a monumental step forward in supporting Social Security and SSDI recipients. With its targeted approach, rapid deployment, and comprehensive support structure, it has the potential to transform the financial landscape for millions of Americans. As the 14th of February distribution date approaches, it's essential to stay informed and prepared. Continue following this channel for real-time updates and detailed information on the rollout process, ensuring you have all the insights necessary to maximize your benefits. This initiative isn't just about immediate relief, it's about building a stronger, more resilient future for our nation's most vulnerable populations. By providing critical support during challenging economic times, this stimulus package reaffirms the government's commitment to safeguarding the well-being of its citizens. So, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all the latest developments. Together, we can navigate this transformative moment and ensure that no one is left behind. Your February 2025 Social Security payment schedule, everything you need to know to stay financially secure. Inflation continues to tighten its grip on household budgets, making every dollar count more than ever. For millions of Americans relying on Social Security benefits, knowing exactly when your payment will arrive is crucial for effective financial planning. The February 2025 Social Security payment schedule has been released, and this comprehensive guide will walk you through everything you need to know, from deposit dates and payment rules to tips for maximizing your benefits and avoiding scams. Whether you're a new recipient or a long-time beneficiary, this guide will help you navigate the month with confidence and financial stability. Understanding the February 2025 payment schedule, the Social Security Administration, SSA, has a well-defined payment schedule that varies depending on the type of benefit you receive and your birth date. Here's a detailed breakdown of the February 2025 payment dates. 1. SSI recipients. Payment on the 1st of February 2025. If you're a Supplemental Security Income SSI recipient, your payment will be deposited on Friday, the 1st of February 2025. This is because the 31st of January falls on a Friday, and the SSA ensures that SSI payments are always made on the first day of the month, unless that day is a weekend or holiday. Fortunately, February 2025 has no holiday interruptions, so you can plan your budget with certainty. 2. Social Security retirement beneficiaries. Payment dates based on birth dates. For those receiving Social Security retirement benefits, your payment date depends on your birth date. Birthdays between the 1st and 10th. Your payment will arrive on Wednesday, the 12th of February, 2025. Birthdays between the 11th and 20th. Expect your payment on Wednesday, the 19th of February, 2025. Birthdays between the 21st and 31st. Your payment will be deposited on Wednesday, the 26th of February, 2025. This staggered schedule ensures that payments are distributed evenly throughout the month, reducing the strain on the SSA's processing systems. 3. Legacy recipients. Payment on the 3rd of February, 2025. If you began receiving Social Security benefits before May 31st, 1997, or if you receive both Social Security and SSI, you fall under the legacy category. Your payment will arrive on Monday, the 3rd of February, 2025. This system is based on the original start date of benefits and cannot be altered. How holidays and weekends affect payments. February 2025 is unique in that there are no federal holidays that directly impact payment dates. However, it's important to note that President's Day falls on Monday, the 17th of February, 2025, which means banks will be closed. If you rely on in-person banking services, plan your transactions accordingly to avoid delays. Cost of living adjustment, COLA, and Medicare premiums. What to expect? The cost of living adjustment, COLA, announced in October 2024, will be reflected in your February 2025 payment. This means your deposit will be the same as January's, which already included the COLA adjustment. While there are no additional increases for February, understanding how COLA impacts your benefits is key to long-term financial planning. Additionally, Medicare Part B premium adjustments that began earlier in the year will cause slight variations in your February 2025 payment. It's essential to review your Medicare statements carefully to understand these changes and how they affect your overall Social Security benefits. Tips for maximizing your benefits. Switch to direct deposit. Direct deposit remains the most secure and efficient way to receive your payments. If you're still receiving paper checks, consider switching to avoid postal delays. You can update your banking information through your My Social Security account by visiting a local SSA office or by calling the SSA directly. Set up automatic bill payments. To avoid late fees, schedule your bill payments a few days after your Social Security deposit date. This ensures that your funds are available before any deductions are made. Use the My Social Security portal. This online tool allows you to track payments, update personal information, and manage your benefits. It's a valuable resource for staying organized and financially secure. Review your bank statements. Regularly check your bank statements to ensure that the deposited amounts match your expected benefits, including any adjustments from COLA or Medicare premiums. If you notice discrepancies, contact your local SSA office promptly. Consider consulting a financial advisor. A financial advisor who specializes in government benefits can help you make informed decisions about your overall financial strategy. What to do if your payment is delayed. While delays are rare, they can occasionally happen. If your payment doesn't arrive on time, check with your bank. Verify if there are any processing delays on their end. Contact the SSA. If the issue persists, reach out to the Social Security Administration directly. Delays are usually resolved quickly, but it's important to act promptly. For first-time recipients, note that your initial payment might not adhere to the regular schedule. The SSA processes new claims differently, so don't be alarmed if your first deposit appears off schedule. Protecting your benefits from scams. Social Security scams are on the rise, and it's crucial to stay vigilant. Remember, the SSA will never call to threaten your benefits or demand immediate payment. Always verify any suspicious communications by contacting the SSA directly through their official channels. Protect your personal information and never share your Social Security number or banking details with unknown parties. Budgeting for February. A 28-day challenge. February is the shortest month of the year, with only 28 days. However, your Social Security payment remains the same, which can make budgeting more challenging, especially if you have bills due at the end of the month. Here are some tips to help. Prioritize essential expenses. Focus on covering necessities like rent, utilities, and groceries first. Track your spending. Use a budgeting app or spreadsheet to monitor your expenses throughout the month. Set aside savings. If possible, allocate a portion of your payment to a dedicated savings account for emergencies.
Impact of inflation
Staying
on
informed
America's
and
most
proactive.
vulnerable citizens.
The key to managing your social
Despite their
security
political
benefits
differences,
effectively
both
is staying
leaders
informed
prioritize
and
the urgent
proactive.
need to
Here's
protect
how.
seniors
Sign up
and
for
disabled
email alerts.
individuals
Through
from
your
the
My
rising
Social
cost
Security
of
account,
living.
you can receive
result?
notifications about payment updates
A comprehensive
and changes.
bill that not only
Keep
increases
accurate
monthly
records.
payments, but also
Maintain a file
includes
of your
additional
payment
support
deposits,
for those
bank
facing
statements,
exceptional
and any
hardship.
communications with the SSA.
Starting March 15th,
Regularly, review your
2025,
financial plan.
beneficiaries across all
Periodically assess
states
your budget
will begin
and
receiving
financial
their
goals
enhanced
to
payments,
accommodate any
with
future
the
adjustments
$700
announced by the
bonus
SSA.
rolling out on April
Conclusion.
1st,
Take control
2025.
of your financial future.
This isn't just another
Mark
empty
your
promise.
payment date on your
The
calendar.
legislation has been
Verify your
signed,
information through the
sealed,
My Social
and is ready
Security
for
portal,
implementation.
and consider setting up a
Now
dedicated
let's talk about
savings
who
account
qualifies for
any
these
surplus
increased
funds.
benefits.
By
The coverage
staying
is more
informed and
comprehensive
proactive about
than any
changes in
previous
COLA,
Social Security
Medicare
enhancement.
premiums, and
Whether
potential
you're receiving
banking
regular
issues,
Social
you can
Security
better
retirement
adapt to
benefits,
any financial
SSI,
challenges that
SSDI,
arise.
or VA
These steps
benefits,
will help you manage
you're
your
eligible
benefits
for this
effectively,
increase.
ensuring that
This
your
universal
Social
approach
Security
ensures
payments
that no one
continue to
falls
support
through the
your
cracks.
needs reliably
But
in
here's
February 2025 and beyond.